To bob between the tangle and the sprawl is not an unusual journey, but it can get a little boring, particularly when the mud of the tangle finds its way into your boots. But alas, there's no escape from the mud here. And as your companions ready themselves, you know this is the final push. Thankfully, that field hospital corrected some of the negative consequences of your journey so far. And now, time to finish the job. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we are back at it with health and wealth. Dart being selected is good. Radiance, not so much. But we're just gonna take a brief moment.
Only resignation.
Yeah, I will say so I haven't really I didn't have tenacity unlocked earlier, and I haven't really made use of rallying cry. But I'm kind of not super keen on Templar for anything but the smite benefit, because this just doesn't feel. I haven't really been using it though. Maybe it's time to like give it a chance. We have other sources of healing. I'm gonna bring in Rallying Cry for a bit. I want to give it a chance. All right, Scary Song, right into a field hospital. We don't have the money to really go to that field hospital, so we'd just be going for the initial buff. Our goal is to avoid the field hospital, so we actually do get a mastery point for skipping it. Sucks that it's so early, but like, you know, what choice did we have? I think we probably skipped the lair. There's not, well, the lair beat the stuffing out of us last time, so it could be rematch time. But there are just loathing tokens everywhere to get there. Yeah, that's what? 1 loathing, 2 loathing. So that would trigger, so we'd have to go over here. That knocks it down, then like, yeah, okay, we can't even really get to the lair. I don't even think we can safely get to the lair without triggering the loathing, which I don't really want to do. We could bail right there. I don't know. We'll make the decision in a few moments. I do think the Dreaming General fight round 2 will do a lot better at. So there is that. We'll go for food here. Need a little bit more food.
Scavenge what you can.
We don't need that food.
Once more.
Gross. So that would take us down to 0. Then we'd go 1, 2, 3 up, and then we'd have the chance to knock it down a little bit, but we wouldn't get to go to, you know, 2 oases. I don't know.
Slow, vacant, and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
Yeah, I'm going to think about it for a moment. Hope everyone's doing well out there as we get stuck in here. Final zone for this run through Resentment with our party health and wealth. Oh, my brother is playing Helldivers 2. I might go fight for Super Earth after I'm done recording. Hope, I don't know if comment section below if you've been checking out Helldivers. I've had quite a bit of fun in it just because it's, you know, kind of brainless, kind of silly, and that's, you know, sometimes that's just what you need. And, you know, shouting for Super Earth and then doing something stupid is, you know, seems like a good time to me. So we could reap here. Does some damage. Could also just get a free stress heal. I think we just get a free stress heal. Okay, slay the wounded. Is kind of what we needed to see. Ooh. Thankfully, the good part about that, if there can be a good part about being targeted like that, is The good part about that is that he, the big guy can't reach that far back. Oh! Synergy. Synergy. Plus 30% healing received. He's getting hit either way, but that's going to heal for more than 15% here. We'll take another free stress heal. Now, there is the non-bow of not getting the more, ow. But that would have knocked him to death's door, so... More okay with that than I was before. It is kind of a non-bow, because it doesn't let, the Flagellant collect more stacks, but he's not actually going to have trouble getting to full stacks here.
Steady yourself.
Because he's going to get... Is he dead? He's dead. Okay, cool. Get rid of the big guy. Heals him for 38, and then 28 on top. So yeah, he just heals the full. So there we go. That's a good use of tenacity there. Take one more free stress heal off this guy. More importantly, put him at death's door here. Do need to get some healing onto Reynold. Here we go. But I think that's pretty easy for us to stabilize here. All right, so seeing a little bit of a combo there, a little bit of benefit. Ooh, clenching claws, you say? Clenching claws gets stuff done. Where does clenching claws come in? It's serrated. It's not a weapon or an armor. Does it fit on Reynold? Do we pop out? If speed less than or equal to 2, lock him in place. That's not ideal, but we're not counting on Reynold. I mean, Reynold's kind of getting shifted around anyway. We'll give it a try. We're going to give that a try. I'm actually going to give... We'll give Audrey a different look here as well. Like, now that we're in this position, I feel a little bit better about trying out some different stuff. All right, so this is decision time. So if we want to go to the lair, have to go to the right. Going to the lair does mean we get 2 OACs versus what's over here, but what happens if what happens to our loathing if we go to the left? We don't know what these two are. So we go up 1, down 1. So we're at 1, 2, 3, down 1 becomes 2, 3, down 1. Finish at 2. Man. Whew. Choices right here. Could also go to this creature den. That means giving up on the lairs. They're the oases. Or it means we still get 1 oasis at the end. That's not... That might actually be the play here. Oddly enough. Yeah. Man, lots of choices here. None of them particularly exciting. I would like to see the other lair, like see another trophy, but I just don't know about fighting the Dreaming General when we don't have to. We can beat him. This formation does fine. But it just got real suspect there for a bit. Now granted, we're a lot stronger than we were last time. Well, if we're gonna keep, okay, you know what? We're gonna keep it on the table here. We're gonna give it a time here, because we go down to 0. So we start at 0, go up 1, up 2, up 3, down 2, so down to 1, down to 0, up 2, down 1, finish at 1. Okay. Versus up. Well, okay.
And dissolution have wormed their way into the world.
Relationships have definitely come back together, which is nice. Ooh. Completely lost that initiative track. Face your confession. So part of the benefit here is that Reynold is almost never going to be going first, so he does get moved into a good position. Clenching Claws does not lock him in this time. Oh man, that altar's got so many crit tokens. I don't believe Flesh Weaving can crit though. So becomes sort of a non-issue. Now unfortunately we're about to get double crit in the face. First blind, big payout right there. Because ow. We'll take our more here. Keep reaping on through. I'm in the back of my mind while I'm going through this, because I don't. This fight is not. We're doing okay here. We're not landing any of these blights, which is kind of annoying, but we'll be okay. Got so many positive tokens. Just trying to get rid of this dang altar. Just continue to feed them crit tokens. Oh no. That's not really what we want to see here. Like they're getting continuously buffed. All right, there we go.
Steady yourself.
There's that armor break. Now we get crit one more time. Huge damage. Just boys just getting chewed up here. Alright, we do manage to so he's not hitting death's door, interestingly enough. He's off by 1. We'll protect Reynold here. Because there we go. Hopeful.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
There we go. We had a tight threshold there. Wow, hopeful triggering both ways is nice. We had a tight window there where we were getting kind of worried. But now we get to do this. And now we get to basically heal our flagellant to full or close to it. Do need to be killing this lady, though. There we go. 9, 18. Okay, so she's dead next turn at this rate.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
Yeah, I know. This fight has taken way too long. I get it. I'd have liked to do a heal here, but I think I just need to win this fight, because this dragged on way too long. There we go.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Neither of those... Well... Neither of those is really getting it done, but I think Bulwark Band deserves a second look. I think we can live without. This has felt pretty decent, so I don't think Jealous Whisper's coming back in. Alrighty, so this is decision time. We have to choose here. I guess we can stall one more round here. We are at 0 loathing. Alright. We can stall one more round. Man, I just don't know. The way the zone's been going, it's a little bit suspect for us to be confident going after the Dreaming General. Like, we've been getting chewed up a little bit. And it looks like we're going into a fight, so it's going to be up and... Ooh, geez. Nice, okay. So we're going to go up 1, down 1 loathing here. Wow, they both want to... Well, kind of feels like we're not supposed to run from a fight. Ooh. Ooh. Yucky. This is a sketchy fight. Okay, so yeah, Clenching Claws isn't going to do it for me. That was 4 stress he took because of Clenching Claws. Yeah, that's not working for me. He's too slow. He can't be that slow. Alright. At least we got one of the Arbalists down. Do need to hurt this ghoul. Yeah, I think Clenching Claws has got to come out, though. It's not good enough.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Like, the saving grace of this right now is that Reynold is pretty good at stress healing himself, so he doesn't, like, immediately get obliterated by this.
Bravo! A brilliant conclusion.
Well, there we go. Execution. Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. We can't have Clenching Claws on Reynold if he's gonna get stuck in the 3rd rank, because he just doesn't... We don't have him set up to do a whole heck of a lot from the 3rd rank. So I think that means Clenching Claws comes out. We'll put Vanished Vanity back in. And we'll put Clenching Claws in over top of Bouncer's Belt, because that synergizes with... Ooh. Go to the Hoarder, up to 2 loathing. We'd be up to 3 loathing. Down to 0. Back up 2, down 1. Does give me 2 Oases, though, but I don't know that I need Oases that bad. Oh, the game is tempting me. What's our money at? We're really not that wealthy. And we need to make sure we have enough to buy, like, food at the end here. I think we give up on the lair. I don't... It's close. I think we do okay against the Dreaming General, but this close to the end, I'm a little bit risk adverse, particularly when it comes to something like this where we don't need it for anything. Like, you know, there's literally no benefit to it. We got Reverberating Readout, which is the one item I would want to get. So we've got the item I'd be aiming for. So all that's left to get would be the other words are failing me. The other option for the other trophy, which I don't actually recall what it does. We're gonna try something a little bit fancy here. Ow, jeez. Bishop came loaded for bear, it seems. We're gonna spend this other Glimmer of Hope, make sure we're lit up here. I'm actually going to spend this healing salve as well. I'm going to spend that healing salve and hope that it's enough here. I don't want to have to spend a second one, but man, our HP totals did not do well here. Dead? Nope, off by 2. But we can sepsis something. Can't reach him, unfortunately, but healing for 37 is pretty hard to ignore.
Easily resolved.
Particularly if Reynold gets to do that. Just in time for a 48-point critical heal, just up to full, not a thing. And our reward for all that is Alhazard getting punched in the face. Alright, well. You've been carrying these herbs the whole time and I've not been using them. I need to spend them. We'll let Blank Desktop do his job here. Thank you, Blank Desktop, for tanking, as it were. Alhazred thanks you with an 8-point critical heal. Very nice, very professional of him. And I'm sure you can return the favor by doing that. We're just getting a big ol' stall going here. Alright, but now it's... We've had our fun. It's time to end this fight. Very dead. Alright, he's gone. Which means the final... Nope. No final heal for us. There we go. We did manage to stabilize the HP totals, which I can live with.
Until the next test is put before
Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. So creature den into whatever this is. That should be fine. into academic study, which isn't great, but then this resistance encounter and the oasis. I do want to go to at least one oasis. They're just good. It's just good things. Interesting. Y'all want to leave? Well, we're not. We're not leaving. Come on now. Nice of both worms to be pretty vulnerable. Ow. Jeez.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Somehow punched through the plus there, the dodge plus, but not the dodge. Munch.
The slow suffering begins.
That's one guy down.
Promising development.
And get this other guy nice and weak. Hopefully finish him off this turn. Good. Okay, we can work with this. Unless this happens. Okay. It's not exactly the order I wanted this to play out in. Jeez. Poor Alhazard's just getting ripped up here. Well. We can still prevent the necrophagia, which is the thing we needed to prevent, so... Okay. Well, Alhazard saves himself, which is always appreciated. Well, I should have thrown knife there. That was the wrong button. Good dodge, Audrey. That's what we needed. Need a little bit of need a little bit of help, and we need to spend a moment stabilizing.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Thankfully, that stun ends up not mattering, because he still triggers the blight and heals to full, basically, so...
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Why not? We'll go into stealth again, just for the funsies. Patch up Alhazard some more. Continue to. I mean, we got the one high roll very early, so I don't know that I can be too mad about this. think we continue to stall even though this thing's at 1 HP just because like there's other things I could be doing. Now we get to see them all. Okay, so it's all spooters all the time. Get to start just ripping through tokens here. Alright. Got through 6 of the 8 tokens they spawned with there. Can't be mad about that. And of course, blank desktop immediately gets like stunned and beaten up, but that's okay. We can work with this. Here we go. All dodge tokens gone.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
One spider down. Of course. All the options it could pick, it goes after the one that's the least healthy. Just gonna bop the damage around till we get what we need here. Oh, I should have stress healed there. It's okay. That's fine. Of all the characters to go into Meltdown, Flagellant's the least impactful. Discounted trinkets, okay. That's a nice pickup. Only a single mastery point for it, but more importantly, we knock the loathing down. And we get an academics cache. That's not awful. Yeah, this was a tough map. Mostly because of the loathing, though, I think, is like we had to do some navigation about making sure we don't max out our loathing. Ooh. But we have Wagon Jack, right? No, we don't have Wagon Jack. We have everything else. I've been offered Wagon Jack. I don't think we can go to this oasis now.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Stone Mountain's a nice pickup. Stone Mount is definitely better than that because things like Bulwark of Faith and Tenacity. Oh, things like Bulwark of Faith are providing block and now providing block plus tokens. That's very appealing. Ditch that, I think. Those are actually useful. Stack that. Bandages. Still too full. Ditch some candles. Candles are not super relevant to me anymore. Probably not using Shredded Decency. Probably not using Shimmering Powder. Alright. So we do get this formless sculpture.
Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable...
But I think we actually have to... we have to pull out of this oasis because of that armor hazard there. I don't really want to do a wagon fight right before the Oblivion's Rampart. Not really super keen on that. Trinket or combat items. We'll do combat items, why not? Yep, more otherworldly fragments. Could be throwing those at people, which I probably should be. Start hucking those at people. Yeah. Yeah, I think Blank Desktop's got the right of it. We go up to here and then over to here. That actually finishes us with 0 loathing, too, which I think is appealing. Time-worn volumes. Wow, that's... Well, we know what the trinket option is, and the trinket option does not matter. See, the trinket option would be one of the book items. One of the, Stagecoach book items. Or yeah, you get a Stagecoach item. Is there? Books and quirks, yeah. So you get... So our choices are Stagecoach item, which is a book and a combat item, or we just leave. That's too stress, though. Yeah, for that, I mean, may as well get both, right?
In this world, wealth is worth
Okay.
without purpose.
Got all the books. Not gonna... We have to take them all just so I can discard them all. We do have the full library. Very nice. Amorous Ballads is pretty useful. Book of Bawdy Tales is definitely useful. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't think I need you. I'm just gonna ditch the candles. All they do at this point is improve my score. Memoirs of a Dream. Which one's that? I don't know that one. Is that new? Or am I just not familiar with their names? Could be I'm not familiar with their names. Oh. What's up, buddy? Alright. Well then.
His act demands tribute. His soul demands suffering.
Let's start with trying to weaken him. And he's definitely earned an otherworldly fragment to the dome. I was kind of hoping for more out of it than that, but have to work with what we are given. Definitely just going to be throwing resources at that guy. Because we remember that this is... this is... Oh, let's try out... I have Stone Mount in, right? Yeah, I do. Remember that this is resentment, so we don't actually fight the exemplar. Oh, God. Sicare. Oh, man.
Steady yourself.
That's really unfortunate that Clamor went first there.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Oh, he stole our tokens. Isn't that rude? Well, may as well take our free stress heal off of him. Jeez. There we go. There, he's gone. Good. This gets a bit easier as we work down some of his minions and stuff, reduce some of the inbound damage. There we go.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Sicare. And then Presido. Hits him for 7, heals us for a tiny bit. Probably need to Deathless here. Because he is protected, so he's okay for another turn.
Bravo!
Ooh, choices. I think we do that to lead. Get 7. This knocks him to Death's Door almost certainly. This is a big crit heal, but I think we Death's Door him. Then we do this. Death's Door 1. Nope, he's just gone. Rest in peace, dude. 2 mastery points for that. Ooh, Securus. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because that is a really cool item. This is the first time I've seen this. This would be so cool if we were fighting Denial or if we were earlier in the run. Because we just pop out, I think we pop out Staggering Striker, pop this in. Still probably worth doing, but that's, what does that put him to? That puts him to 60 HP versus 70. I don't think it's good enough, as wacky as that sounds, because it's just never going to trigger. Not that it's never going to trigger. It is not going to trigger in the final boss fight. We're not going to be killing either Lung. We're not going to be killing anything along the way. And the Flagellant, as he's set up, is not getting a ton of kills. He's helping. Oh, it's this guy. So we get a quirk, positive quirk, and then mixed stress. Well, you've got room for a quirk, so let's see what happens here. Cosmic Hater and Weak Hold on Life? Ah! Okay. Okay, game, you've made your point. Just, ugh. This has been a run of bad, bad quirks. Gotten a bunch of pretty negative quirks have shown up for us for some reason. Alrighty. Well.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
But we'll just get blank desktop a big heal here. In a perfect world, he gets all these stacks, and then Reynold goes in front of him next round. That's what we'd really like to see here, is Reynold going ahead of the Flagellant next round. Nope. Not meant to be. It's okay, though, because he goes oh, well, that daze actually helps with that, doesn't it? Do want to patch that bleed up so he's not as vulnerable. Let's get rid of you. Reduce the incoming damage at least a little bit. So we do get to Rallying Cry here, which is going to put his damage up to, you know, full, basic, or put his health up to full. Yeah, heals for 42. That's fine. There we go. It's you gone. That's you gone. And we'll just tank up. Stone Mount was a great late game find for us. Really synergizes with what the Crusader's trying to do. We don't really need a free heal, so... I do, however, want to stall for at least one stress heal here.
Steady yourself. Cooperation is the key.
Oh, nice, we get it. I was about to say, yeah, there's a world where we get to Sepsis here and heal up the Flagellant, which we do. 11 HP. Basically made the heal on Alhazred free. I don't think Disarming Dagger's coming along. Alright. Final Cultist fight. We're going to be at 0 loathing heading into the boss. We are... Don't need Thunderclap grenades, so we can throw that on somebody. Throw those on somebody. Got some healing items banked up, which will be good. Yep. So we fight the Cardinal at 26 light. Man, we are... been suffering a bit on the whole torch front, haven't we? Head injury. Nice dodge. That's a big 50-50 to get. Going our way. This guy's almost certainly going to get worshipped at least once. Do I want to spend these here? Yeah, I think I do. Let's not hold them. We're not gonna. I don't think we'd carry them into the final boss. Oh, that's a big one. That was a really big blind. Just preventing that ouch from coming through on that crit token is pretty big. Because you're gone. And Sepsis is only going to hit for 11. We're going to try to race it out here. We're going to see if we can kill this thing before it worships. It's going to be close.
By accumulation.
Right, it's definitely taken enough, so we just got to deal 7 damage to it here. Oh, easy. There we go. So that's both of the supporting cast gone. Another big dodge. I mean, that one was helped by a blind token, but still.
Can make all the difference.
All right. Start pulling this dude up to where we can more consistently hit him. We will Sepsis here. Get that heal in. And we'll get to tanking. Need to do a lot of work to overcome that regen. Keep managing our stress. Get a burning stars. There we go. That's what we needed. All right, so he's just gonna tick out. No need to let him have a turn though.
All problems have their solutions.
There we go.
Even the big
Alrighty. Cruel intent? Nah. Bulwark Band's already been told no. We saw a lot of trinkets, which is nice. And finishing at 0 loathing with this zone is actually a pretty good win for me, I think. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll, got our food, got a couple of good items, got some saved up items. Securus, I wish I could use this, but it's just not a boss fight item. It's a, you really want to get that in like zone 1 and get a ton of mileage out of it. As it stands, it's just not good enough. As weird as that sounds, because like putting that on Reynold and just having as an aggressor and just having him kill everything is pretty promising. Slugger, Needler, Boisterous, Daredevil. Well, Daredevil's not bad at least. Alrighty. Alright, we know we're going to the mountain.
But only one leads beyond it.
Oh, nice. Our wagon repairs are basically free.
Experience.
Got 8 mastery points to spend. Good lord.
Teacher of all.
I think Absinthe gets its upgrade. I think Vulnerability Hex gets its upgrade. It comes in over top of... Vulnerability Hex comes in over the one I have in there. Weakening Curse, because it's just more impactful. Is that everything? I mean, that's basically all of our skills upgraded. That's pretty good. I think Reap is going to come out in favor of Battle Heal. But I think we're going to keep Rallying Cry in because now that it copies instead of just transfers, it's a lot better. All right, provisioner time.
Fair.
We do have, we need 1 apples and cheese to max out that, so I think we'll do that. Yeah, nice of Griddle and Stew Pot to show up after it matters. Wagon Jack, like, wow, none of this crap matters. Stitcher's Kit, I don't even know if we need it. We kind of do. Who needs this the most? There we go. Just make sure Audrey's going first. Turns out we end up not needing Book of Bawdy Tales. Do you think we buy the 1 Stitcher's Kit? Couple more Blasphemous Idols and go miss. I do want that Wild Tea. Buy a couple of whiskey flasks. None of your positive quirks are that good, but Necrophobic, fine. It's not the one we wanted, but it at least is something. Ooh, Reynold and Audrey and Rain. Okay, here we go. So that 17. That 17. Oh, I can't even use it on you. That's unfortunate. Oh, whatever. Don't think we need to use touching dirges. Because everyone's like, ooh, 15% though. Yeah, there's some real chance. All right, actually we will use touching dirges. Oh, that's the speed book. I don't want that. Get out. That was a waste of money. Oopsie. Oh well. All right, gamble time.
On the road to damnation.
Okay, well that was unfortunate, but it was also my fault for wasting some money there. That's okay. I think we'll be okay. The 2 trinkets on offer are not doing it for me. None of this stuff matters. I guess technically road gear, and is there another piece of road gear on here? Road gear, yeah. We could max out our debuff resistance here. We don't need you anymore. Don't really need you anymore. There we go. We got the full wagon configuration here. And I think that's gonna do it. We're broke. We've spent our stuff. We've got some spare gas in the tank, which I definitely like. I don't think Reap's gonna do it. I think we do that. Probably just pop that in now. That feels good. All right, well, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know I make content that you and people like you like to watch. Tune in next time as Health and Wealth heads to go fight a dragon. Till then, see ya.